Tiong addressed the global travel meet gala dinner issue in the Dewan Rakyat today. Meanwhile, Donald Trump reportedly stated that Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of a US proposed Gaza peace deal. Stay tuned for this and more on Kinitv News. Tourism, Arts and Culture Minister Tiong has addressed the global travel meet gala dinner that had sparked a controversy recently. While responding to a question in the Dewan Rakyat today, Tiong said that he should have informed earlier that it was handled by the private sector, not the government. This, he said, had contributed to the misunderstanding, which led the public to think that Tourism Malaysia had organized the event, which drew criticism over the serving of alcohol. He also expressed regrets for any confusion or misunderstanding that caused discomfort among the people.
Saya itu malam, saya tidak umum. Ini tidak ada lagi jadi official dinner. Itulah kita punya petrok, tiada pengancuran. Anjuran daripada Tourism Malaysia. Cuma kita punya logo sana ada saya tahu, itu masa petrok sana dia orang kat situ. Tunjuk di Facebook, ada pun TikTok, dia orang tunjuk itu saja. Tourism Malaysia ada Visi Malaysia 2026. Itu saja. Lain-lain power punya semua tidak keluar. Power punya industri player semua tidak keluar. Inilah kita dalam ini, saya sekali lagi saya tekas ini, itu dinner bukan rasmi. It's a private function. Itulah, oleh itu berkeliling perkhidmatan 3/2003 tidak terpakai dan isu berkaitan minuman beralkohol tidak sepatut ditimbul. Saya pihak Motek sama Motek dengan penuh tanggungjawab dengan dazing menggesari sebarang kekeliruan atau salah faham yang menimbulkan ketidakselaan dalam kalangan rakyat. Sekali kesulitan yang timbul amat dikesali.
Prime Minister Anwar said Turkey will assist with efforts to bring back the 9 Malaysians detained by Israel. The 9 were detained while participating in the Freedom Flotilla Coalition and 1,000 Madeleines to Gaza humanitarian mission. Anwar said this at the Solidarity Gathering for Gaza at Axiata Arena in Bukit Jalil last night.
9 masih di tahanan Israel. Sahabat saya, Tayyip Erdogan, baru bagi mesej, baru menteri luarnya, sampai waktu Ma'asan, insya-Allah Turki akan terus bantu yang 9 itu. Ini baru lagi, Sani, berita terakhir.
Earlier, Foreign Minister Muhammad Hassan had said that Wisma Putra had contacted both Turkey and US Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landau in efforts to expedite the release of the 9 Malaysians. Yesterday, Humanitarian Care Malaysia Chairperson Dr. Kamal Nasharuddin Mustafa said that all 9 vessels of the FFC and TTMG humanitarian flotilla were illegally seized by Israel. He said that it included the Conscience and Saad, which were carrying 9 Malaysians. During the rally, Anwar also said that the government will consider a proposal for a second wave of humanitarian missions to Gaza through the Rafah border crossing in Egypt. He said that the government in principle has pledged its support for any humanitarian effort to assist the people of Gaza.
Jadi minggu depan selesai belanjawan, Isnin Selasa saya akan panggil dengan kawan-kawan bincang dengan Sani, Nadir dan kawan-kawan wakil. Macam mana strategi nak sampai ke Mesir, pecah tembok Rafah.
Takbir! Takbir!
Dan kalau boleh minggu depan, setelah berunding dengan mereka, saya akan hubungi Presiden Abdul Fattah Sisi, Presiden Mesir. Takbir!
Allahu Akbar!
Mudah-mudahan laluan itu lebih mudah. Yang penting apa? Untuk apa? Untuk bagi mesej bahawa kita menyokong perjuangan rakyat Gaza dan Palestin. Mesej apa lagi? Dunia tidak boleh membisu. Dunia bukan dalam zaman barbarik. Ini zaman tamadun. mesti bebas, mesti beri mereka makan, minum, perubatan, sekolah, masjid seperti mana yang sewajarnya bagi mana-mana rakyat di dunia ini.
From now on, you can also listen to Kini News on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. The Election Commission will meet on October 16 to discuss dates and details for the upcoming Sabah state election. This follows the official dissolution of the 16th State Assembly last week. In a statement yesterday, EC Secretary Khairul Shahril Idrus confirmed receiving the official dissolution notice from Speaker Kazim Yahya on October 7th. Under Article 21(4) of the Sabah Constitution, the election must be held within 60 days from that date. Sabah caretaker Chief Minister Haji Noor had announced the dissolution on Monday after obtaining the consent of Sabah Governor Musa Aman at Istana Seri Kinabalu. The Sabah Assembly comprises 79 seats, 73 elected and 6 appointed members. The 16th Sabah state election in 2020 saw Gabungan Rakyat Sabah, which was then part of the Perikatan Nasional Coalition together with BN and Parti Bersatu Sabah, along with independent assembly persons, forming the state government. This is after they won 41 of the 73 contested seats. Warisan won 23 seats, while Pakatan Harapan secured 9. Meta has claimed that the brief suspension of Malaysia Kini and Kinitv's Facebook pages on September 30th was due to a technical issue. In an email reply to Malaysia Kini, a Meta spokesperson said that they had recently experienced a technical issue that resulted in some Facebook pages being temporarily disabled. The spokesperson added that the issue has been resolved and impacted pages were reinstated shortly after they were notified. However, they did not provide any explanation of the supposed technical issue. This was despite multiple inquiries for further details and clarification regarding a subsequent notification from Facebook on October 7th. The social media platform had stated then that it had removed Malaysia Kini's page after a review determined that it does not follow their community standards. Meta also didn't respond to questions about Communications Minister Fahmi Fadzil's comments on October 1st. Fahmi had claimed that Malaysia Kini's pages were not taken down or suspended, and that Meta's Singapore office told him Malaysia Kini hadn't raised any specific questions about the suspension. The suspension came hours after the news portal published a report detailing a network of 263 accounts on the social media platform, which engaged in a coordinated campaign to artificially boost support for Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. The government had since denied any involvement in the suspension, with Fahmi saying neither his office nor MCMC received or filed any complaints regarding the news report. If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe. US President Donald Trump announced that Israel and Palestinian group Hamas signed off on the first phase of a US-proposed Gaza deal yesterday. He said that this means that all of the hostages will be released very soon and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed-upon line. In a post on his Truth Social platform, Trump stated that this is the first step toward a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. He added that all parties will be treated fairly. He described it as a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, the surrounding nations, and the US. Trump also thanked the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who had worked with them. According to Bernama, earlier Trump said he may travel to Egypt this weekend as negotiations for a ceasefire in Gaza were showing signs of progress. Indirect talks between Israel and Hamas have been underway in Egypt since Monday to discuss Trump's plan to end the conflict. The 20-point plan, announced on September 29th, includes the release of Israeli captives in Gaza, a ceasefire, and the disarmament of Hamas. The Palestinian group agreed to the plan in principle. Amanah's Arts, Culture and Sports Bureau Chairperson Anwar Ibrahim has urged the government to take internal action against Petronas President and Group Chief Executive Tengku Taufik Tengku Aziz. This is over the champagne shower incident during the recent Singapore Grand Prix. Taufik previously apologized for the incident. However, Wan dismissed the apology, saying the excuse of being overwhelmed by the excitement of victory was insufficient. We conducted a poll to gather your opinions on the issue. Here are the results. 25% of respondents believe the apology is sufficient, noting that everyone makes mistakes. 66% feel that the apology is not enough and that firm action should be taken. 7% said that the situation is complex and believe it should be evaluated from all angles. What do you think of this issue? Share your views in the comments section below. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.